I rock out so hard to that every time, and we would be remiss. We haven't done it yet, and I feel really bad, Julia. You're glowing today, by the way, and it's probably because of that open that was done by, everyone knows our producer, Jackie, Jack Attack, a little fairy up in the corner that
Of
pops on
course.
sometimes. Her wife, Laura, was gracious enough to help us create that beautiful open and closing, if you will.
So
Obviously,
good.
Julia and I had so much fun doing it, mashing our faces with polpettes and some amazing pasta. And quite frankly, we taste tested the wine. We're not going to lie, it was really delicious.
Insanely
But
delicious at
yeah,
like 11 a.m. on a Monday. Even better.
Laura, we love you. Happy birthday to your gal pal that you're hanging out with right now at the cottage. Hope you guys are having fun.
Love you all.
Love you. Thank you so much.
We're so lucky to have our crew. Jackie, Buckles, Laura, yourself. We're going to have Flo on in a couple seconds here.
What?
What a day. Courtney's going to join us, of course. What a day of quarterfinal action. Sweden,
Wild.
Czechia, USA, Finland. 2 great games. Where should we start? Tessa, you want to start with the one that just finished?
I mean, that was a wild one.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to start this one. Like, I'm going to start this before we bring in Court, just by talking. Like, Italian people are so proud.
They are.
Like, I come from an Italian family. Like, I know across Canada and the United States and anywhere else, Italian people have immigrated. There's probably Italian people. It's February 13th right now, so it's like making sausage in the basement season. Like, I just remember, I can't even talk about my grandparents right now because I immediately start to cry because we're going to Italy. And like, if I could tell my grandparents that, they would just lose their minds that we're going to Italy for work.
Yeah.
So just the pride that all those players had out there playing for, a lot of them were Canadian, obviously, getting to represent their heritage. Like, they probably grew up similar to me and hearing all those stories about Italy growing up and how proud their grandparents were. And my grandparents were also really proud to be Canadian. I saw a sign in the crowd that said, it was a couple of Canadian hockey fans of that game, and it said, Canadian-born Calabrese, like a CBC sign or something like that. So, wow, what a game for the Americans and the Italians. Like, that was a really close first period, we'll say. Like,
Yeah.
second period, they lost it, kept the Americans off the score sheet in the third period, which I'd say is a pretty big feat.
Yeah, huge, obviously. I mean, the Durante, I gotta say, Buckles mentioned it in our chat as the game was going on. Like, she is not buying a drink for like the rest of the year. That entire team better be like, you are not purchasing a thing. Better yet, your feet aren't touching the ground. Like, we'll carry you around. Heck of a game by that kid. That first period was something to be spoken of. That save that she made on Murphy.
Which
The
one?
stick save.
I've
The
never
stick
seen
save.
anybody in Murphy's head other than Gabriela Durante. Like, congratulations to her because she's the only person
She's
that's
the
rattled Abby
kryptonite.
Murphy so far at this Olympics.
Canada better find a way to get her on the roster. Anyways, the best part about that whole first period was, aside from that save, was the fact that Megan Keller scored on a one-timer. And if
Yes.
you are new to this show, I love Megan Keller's one-timer. I don't think she uses it enough. And I ask her, well, I don't ask her, I just say it on our show.
You did
thinking,
explicitly one time ask
and then
her.
I did. I don't know if
Yeah.
Jackie, you have this ready, but if everyone's listening, please just take a little gander at what happened here before they left for the Olympics. All I want to see is a Megan Keller one-timer goal. That's it. That's all I ask.
Tessa does bring that up a lot. We love a Megan Keller one-timer here on
Yeah.
Jocks and Dills, especially if it's like a slap shot and you really get the back going. I love
know.
it. I love it.
All of it. She did all of it. I loved
Ask and you shall receive, Tessa. Here you
I'm
go.
taking an apple. I'm taking an apple on that one.
You should, honestly. I love it. It feels like now that we've seen a Megan Keller one-timer, I think
Yeah.
we all know what time it is.
Yes.
It's time for Courtney's Corner.
I'm honestly a little bit disappointed to see you in your house right now, Courtney, based
I
on the
know.
vibes last game in the bar. Like, I loved what that was bringing. Don't get me
Coach.
wrong, I love The Office too, but the bar just had different energy.
Yeah.
It is. It's great there. And anytime we want to go, they take care of us. So.
Oh, man.
Oh, it'll happen again. It'll happen again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Good.
We're down.
Good. Okay, walk us through that from the American perspective. Like, what
Man.
did that first period look like to you? Was it kind of the pushback that the U.S. you think was expecting from that Italian team?
I mean, I was very impressed with the Italians and how hard they worked. They took away a lot of time and space in their D zone. So, like for the Americans, for the U.S. team, it's hard when they're right in your face and they're right in your grill. And I think they took them a second to adjust, a period to adjust almost. And then I thought we started moving our feet more, especially like our F2, like our joiner, our buddy coming over to create a double, if you will. That's when I really started to see us kind of take advantage of the ice and use our speed and just kind of skate through them because Italy, they always had four back, and every Russian there's four back. So you don't want to be stuck on the perimeter. And so I thought USA did a great job hanging in there, not getting frustrated. And just in the end, you need to get the win. And hey, it's a shutout. Like they do a fantastic job with it. But I don't think they care who scores, you guys.
They don't.
I don't
That's what
think
it
they
feels
care.
like.
I mentioned this on the Daily Face-Off podcast earlier today. The coolest part about this team, and I think the Kendall Coyne Schofield, her second goal is a perfect depiction of what I'm trying to say. This team is they are so heavily talented. They're crazy confident, almost like. I don't want to say there's an ego there, but there is. But the ego isn't watch me do this on my own and have this be my own highlight reel. It was like on Kendall Coyne's second goal. Grace Zumwinkle skates by it, doesn't touch it. Who was it? Curl Salemi comes in, goes to fake the shot, and it's a nice little drop pass to set up their buddy for a wicked goal, highlight reel goal. Like they love sucking everyone in to set up their friend to have a wicked goal. And it's like in unison together as one, and it's like awesome to see. I will say though, Court, this game could have started off a bit different because I don't know if you remember, Italy had a breakaway right up top, and I was like, "Yo, tighten up that D."
Well, yeah, because I mean, I still see it in the U.S. side, and I don't like bringing it up because I think they're fantastic. It's not like a knock on them, but there are pieces where they turn it over a little bit, or they're a little bit. I'd say they got to tighten it up a tad defensively, because you don't want to give a team that kind of momentum right away.
Yeah.
1-0. You don't want it to get weird. You could probably dig your hole, dig out of the hole of Italy, but I don't know as you move down in the tournament here how easy that is to dig out of. So yes, fantastic job. Their offense is unbelievable. Their speed and their ability to snipe a puck is so elite that you can't give them time and space because it's going to go in the back of your net.
Yeah.
And to me, that's kind of what happened in that second period. Italy has the long change too. So you're stuck, man. Like you are stuck. There's no like quick sneak change. They're like far blue line.
Yeah,
So,
and they were icing it a lot just to break up play and not allow them to gain momentum and anything. But no, you can't even change on an ice. So it's like you're just trapped.
Yeah, so I feel like the second period, you could really see US take advantage, of the open ice and like Edwards coming in and just sniping through it. And just when you give them time and space, they can really place a puck in that net. They can.
Yeah. Edwards rang, I think, 1 or 2 off the post.
Yeah, you could friggin' hear them. They were like.
Murphy
I
had
could hear
one
him
that
in
was
my
loud
backyard.
too. Love
Yeah.
that sound.
It's
Now,
wicked.
Molly Schaus, US goaltender back in the day, would always say, that's just good angles by the goalie.
Hey,
You don't need a double cover there,
Believe
awesome.
that.
Shout out to Gabriella.
Take their word for sure.
That goalie though, like, I don't know. I was very impressed. The
Me
paddle
too.
save, I was just like, okay. Like,
Dude.
what an athletic play. Just knowing it's going to be there, seeing it, making that. Oh my God. That was cool.
And
That
you know
was
what
cool.
and some people in the States might be a little ticked off about this or whatever, but I at least appreciated this when Italy started to get a little physical and a little feisty, if you will, because if you look back at the Canada-USA game, it was like Canada just rolled over. At least
Right.
Italy was like, well, we're mad about this and you're going to hear about it. Like, you want to wheel around like that? We're going to bring it to you kind of thing. And I was like, good. I don't mind that. I'm
Yeah.
not saying to beat up on the Americans by any means. I'm just saying show some pride. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah,
And you're not
you
a
gotta.
pushover. You're
you
not
got to
a
have a
pushover team.
response.
This is your country. This is the Olympics. No matter what the score is, you're going out and you're fighting. And I love that in them. And they have a lot of talented players.
They do.
Like some of those names, I'm just like, yeah, those are like Della Rover was like really good. I loved watching her in college.
Yeah.
You know, she can lug a puck wide and rip it. And she almost had one there. That thing was an absolute missile coming in. But I just, you know, it was a good hockey game. I think from the U.S. perspective, it's nice to have a good game like that. You want it to be tight. I want more adversity. I want to have the players feel tight and have to sort through it. And then, you know, you still come out on top.
Yeah, I feel like though they didn't really get too sloppy on things. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, they were doing things well. Like they were going low to high with the
Yeah.
passes when they had when they maintained possession in the offensive zone. I was just like, okay, they're doing things right here. You know, it's not like they were
Yeah.
going end to end solo.
Yeah, especially when the play you already talked about when Britta had that puck and didn't just rifle it through the net or attempt to and hold it and make that little buddy pass there to corner. It's like that right there. I was like, you know what? They don't care. They don't care who scores because that's a guaranteed goal if you do the hold and the pass. A
Yeah.
lot of players would have taken that shot.
Yeah. What does that say about just like where this US team is at right now? Like I keep thinking like, oh, maybe they need to see a little bit more moment, maybe they need to see a little bit more pushback, maybe they need to see more adversity, but like just doesn't seem like it matters with this team.
Yeah, that's what you're hoping for is that, you know, in order to win gold and get all the way to the end with success, you just, it has to be bigger than yourself. And it's easier said than done, you know, and that's why, like, when you say, like, oh, like, let's play with heart, like, let's play, what does that look like? Like, literally what it looks like blocking a shot, covering second flow, awareness, getting a stick because it is that important in front of the net. The small details of the game. And when I watch these games, I'm impressed at how US hunts so hard. And they go get pucks and they don't usually look like they're quitting on anything.
And
There's
not even in a
few-
6-0 game, man. Like they were hunting to the end.
Yeah, and I think that character piece is huge in order to win the whole thing because it always looks easier from the outside. It always looks easier from the outside. Oh,
Right.
they're gonna kick this team's ass. They're gonna beat them here. It's not. It's way different. Like I'm always impressed by teams and staffs that get through these games. They're hard to get through. They're not as easy as they look.
Yeah. Speaking of the staff, I like to see the two head coaches. I texted Tessa in the
gosh,
group
thought they
chat
were gonna
saying,
What was
beef.
that?
I like Robo, but like
What were they mad
a
at?
French Canadian and a team of Italians, like you don't fight that guy, I don't think. Like you don't want that smoke. That's like one of the craziest combos in the world.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna lose the verbal battle there for sure.
Yeah.
The thing that was I liked is, I mean, there was a point where I'm watching the game and there was probably a few penalties that I was like, okay, like they got to call one of these things because if not, the temperature of the game is going to get out of control, and now
Right.
we're going to lose a player for no reason. So when Robo got a little fired up, I didn't see the piece when he was. You could tell he was yelling at something over there, but when
Yeah.
he came down to kind of speak with the refs, and I like seeing that as a player because at one point, you know, that's you like as one big like troop, like we're together, we got this. And here's our leader, and he's also kind of like getting a little fired up. But
Yeah.
it's like sticking up for each other, you know?
Totally. I don't think I think he thought there was a hit to the head, like someone went at like with the because you're not allowed with the hand that has the stick in it. You're not allowed to punch someone in the head with the stick in the hand. You're technically not allowed to punch anybody in the head, but that's
Right.
that's a big one.
Ever. For anybody watching this, we don't ever.
Don't
in
do that.
anywhere you are, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't condone that.
Not just
behavior.
in hockey.
Do not
Just
condone
anywhere.
that.
You're
Yeah, I have
watching
no idea
this.
why he was losing it so bad though, but because I felt like, you know, it was Bilka that fell on their goalie. So it did deserve a bit of a response.
Well, Italy's
Not-
crazy if they don't puff up there. Your goalie is
You
like
got it.
keeping you in this game. Like, yes. There's you're gonna get hit on that play.
Yeah. Somebody
know
asked a
that's gonna
question, sent a question to Buck saying the broadcast said Hillary Knight didn't know that she's tied for the goal record until she was asked. Do you think it's on her mind now that she knows, or is she just focused on the play at hand in the moment?
No.
She doesn't care.
No. She doesn't care.
One thing about Hillary is she has no idea what's going on with the stats. Every
Doesn't
time I've
care.
interviewed Hillary about a stat, she has the same look. She's like, really? That's so nice. So
Yeah, she doesn't. And even if she did, like let's say she did know everything.
Wouldn't change her play.
It doesn't phase her. She knows she's a vet enough to know that it's nonsense in terms of her ultimate goal. You know,
Yeah.
every time you put one in, obviously points allow you to win. So that's all she sees it as, you know.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I
anything?
selfishly, and I will put this out there, was hoping that Hillary would not score today because if she's going to break this record, I should say when she's going to break this record, I want it to be like a game winner, like a sweet one, and then she
Like a
just
cool
rides
goal.
off into the sunset. Off goes Hill, game winner, the record. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that one she had where she like sniped and then was down on her knees with her arms up. Like
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd like
huge
to see
smirk.
something like that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
not to, but that was sick.
Yeah. It's gonna be epic. What do you think this team? I know it's hard to identify anything. Like they just look like a well-oiled machine right now. But what do they continue to work on in your mind in the semis here, going into the finals?
I think just playing light the way they're playing, like, sticking together. I'd say not getting too much in your head, staying out of the media, just enjoying each other. It's a very special time at the Olympics, and just to relax and try to like get into that like Zen moment where you can actually get downtime,
Yeah.
because you just want to be fueled up and fired up when it's game time. And so just making sure I was a
Eating the
routine kid.
pasta,
I want to
the
stick to
right
my
pasta.
routine.
Yeah.
What was that?
Eating the right type of pasta.
I'd be
You know,
all over that mozzarella. I would
do,
be, I'm assuming there's multiple kinds. Like, is there burrata? Is there burrata in there?
I'm
Because I would
sure.
have so much
girl.
burrata.
Yeah.
What is the
It would
perfect
be a
pregame
problem.
pasta, ladies?
What,
Like,
what
what
is
is
that?
the
What'd you
whom?
say?
perfect pregame pasta?
I
Everything was
like
always
a
penne.
yeah
Everything
penne
was
with
penne.
rosé sauce. I dug that.
Ooh, a little
Yeah.
cream in
And if
there.
they, because I would make my own rosé, they would have either the white sauce or the other one, and I would
That's what I
mix them
did.
both.
That
Yeah.
is-
Top
Yeah.
with some
Okay.
parm, slap some chicken on there. Right?
That's the way to
Really
do it.
getting into it now.
I like we got the
Yeah.
music going. That's so good. I actually saw in the Olympic Village one day in like the food hall, they had Olympic ring shaped noodles.
I know. I was gonna
Size,
try and buy
yeah.
those when we go there, guys.
Yeah, we gotta get our
Hey,
paws
that
on
look, those look legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
And
actually
it looks
probably-
like I like it because I feel like it would catch the sauce appropriately.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Because
like
to
it
me,
would.
it's just a vehicle for the sauce.
That's what it
Yes.
I
is.
want it. I love that I could get in there. I might even go spoon. I probably just offended every Italian.
No.
in the world, but
Spoon is
like,
yeah.
yeah,
appropriate,
Yeah, and
it's
I'm going
allowed.
straight spoon like in porridge because I feel like I could get a bunch of rings with a good amount of sauce nestled in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have the sauce nestling in there. It's like a little, like you get a little treat when you
Dude,
eat it.
Bucky's just chimed in here and she is right. Someone wrote, doesn't Hillary Knight eat plain noodles before every game? She does. She eats plain noodles.
That's
That's
a
such a
long
good call.
career of plain noodles.
I know.
Like,
Imagine how many
oh.
plain noodles she's eaten.
I don't think we
Aw.
should start circulating that while she's in Italy. She might not be safe if we start putting that information out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
There might be protests.
Knight is allowed to do whatever the hell she wants. I'll tell you that much.
That's
I
so
don't know how
matter
you
what
swallow that.
country.
Yes, you need healthy amount of water like next
Yeah.
door to you.
yeah. Like there's no
It's just-
butter involved, even just
There's
like
gotta be
plain
some.
noodles.
Even
Butter.
accidentally, like I would accidentally spill pasta sauce. Like, how do you not? How do you not?
I don't know. I don't know.
Kills
Okay,
me.
Court, we have loved breaking down all these games with you through the preliminary rounds and the quarterfinals. Like, we appreciate you so much. All your insight is so amazing. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for what you bring to the show and what you bring to this game. And
God,
we
this
can't wait
is
to
so
keep catching
nice.
up.
We'll
as,
send you
Yeah.
pics
this
of
goes
all
on.
the burrata that we eat, okay?
You guys, burrata, it's the best thing ever.
Oh, we know.
Anytime
Oh.
you see burrata, I want a picture.
Girl,
Okay, that'll
I'm
be
gonna
our
be
thing.
gaining 7 pounds of straight burrata, and that doesn't even
I don't
count.
think you gain weight over there. It's
I
different
do.
overseas, they say.
It's different. The
Yeah,
gluten's
maybe.
better and you
Hopefully
walk
not.
more.
Yeah, like you can eat bread because it's different bread. It's just healthier bread. They don't
Agreed.
put the stuff in it. Tessa,
Agreed.
it's true. You
I
can
believe
eat
you.
bread. Yeah.
You can eat whatever bread I want. I'm gonna eat whatever the heck I want over there. I bought new pants. I can't wait for Julia to see them. They're a size. I bought them a size bigger on purpose.
What
Yeah,
kind
the
of pants?
elastic
Like
waistband.
jeans?
Yeah, I bought 3 new pairs of jeans a size bigger on purpose.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
When are we? We're going for 5 days. You brought 3 pairs of jeans.
yeah, that are a size bigger. I fully plan on
And they're
getting one
probably
of them
different
very
colors,
dirty.
Julia.
Yeah,
Okay.
one
Different
pair's a going
colors.
out pair.
One is going out pair. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, I was packing today. It was going poorly. Like, I'm gonna take that information back to the packing that I still have to do. Maybe I need 3 pairs of jeans. I don't know.
No, well, one's a going out pair, right? So
And then
that
the other 2
whatever
are
those
eaten?
can get, and then the other ones are for like
Did you
looking
just call it
appropriate
eating? Eating jeans?
for
These are-
eating.
Just slip into my
I would
eating
never
jeans.
wear jeans for eating. You need elastic pants for that.
That's why I bought them a size bigger, Julia. I planned ahead.
Okay, I get it. Wait, are you gonna wear jeans on the plane?
No, ew.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
Claire Hannah
God.
wears jeans on the plane, and I was just
She's
wondering if
crazy.
I was going to roll up and see you that way tomorrow. I would have to be
No.
mentally prepared for it.
Oh my God, that's awful.
I know. Okay,
Bring
thank
her
you.
a backup pair of pants. Bring
I'm
her
going to.
backup pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I show up with jeans to look appropriate, but I have my like black stretchy pants in my bag, and like
Yeah.
as soon as I
Quick
get on, I
change.
go right to the bathroom and slap them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah.
No shame.
No
No shame.
shame. Okay, Court. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a good rest
Yeah,
of your
you
night.
guys take care.
Talk to you. Oh, I love the applause. Woo.
Yay.
Courtney Kennedy, everybody. Let me slip into my eating jeans. That's what
Yeah.
Buckles just put in the chat.
They're my Eaton jeans. I got 3 pairs of Eaton jeans. I can't even wait.
don't
Speaking of
even
Eaton, though, today in this game as well, Heisey was just disgusting. Okay.
Yeah.
Throw it out there. Taylor Heisey. I don't know. I can't wait to hang out with Parker when we're there. Her fiance. He's just a wicked awesome dude. I'm already been chatting with the Wynn brothers. They're excited to meet up. So I bet you they'll have Eaton jeans. I bet you
Yep.
they've got Eaton jeans
For
too.
sure.
Can't
For
wait
sure.
to find out.
Richard, like the Olympics
Olympic
dad,
dad?
official dad, reached out
Can't
to
wait
him
to have
today.
another dad.
Yeah, seriously. So we are trying to talk to literally everyone who's even a little bit viral right now. If there's anyone you want us to talk to, like drop that in the chat too. Tess and I are excited to get on the ground in Milan, start chatting some hockey. Okay, we got to get to the morning game though, because wow. What
Crazy.
a game between Sweden and Czechia. Sweden with the upset. They come out of Pool B and they take down this Czech team that had really high hopes going into this Olympic Games. They were hoping for a medal, obviously, hoping for their first Olympic medal in women's hockey. Like, Calty pre-tournament was talking about wanting to challenge for that gold medal game, and like none of us thought that was totally out of reach, especially with the way Canada went down to the USA. I think all eyes kind of went to Czechia in saying like, hey, could this be the year Czechia maybe knocks off Canada or something to that effect? Will not be the case. Sweden, this young Swedish team, Tessa, that you're so pumped about, just absolutely delivers. They were so suffocating in this game. They didn't give Czechia
They
much
played
room.
so right.
Goalie was
played it
so
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Give me your opening thoughts, and then we'll bring in the legend Florence Schelling.
Opening thoughts was this entire tournament, I kept waiting for everything to just look right for Czechia and to click and for their offense to just start flowing. And it just never came for whatever reason. It was always like, like this whole game, I'm like, no, next period. Okay, hold on. The second half of this period. Okay, no, I'm like, guys, there's like 2 minutes left. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, that's when my panic set in, and it felt like, I don't know. They did have the urgency, but for whatever reason, something just wasn't their year, unfortunately. And there's a lot of people out there that are like, "Well, the gap in women's hockey isn't closing," and like, no, it ain't true, but it is. Like, look at this, what's happening right now. That middle group is so tight. Like, I can't. Czechia just got knocked out. A team that we were expecting, like you said, to do big things by Sweden. A team that we're like, this will be a good learning year for them. Can they make a push? Was their question. Yeah, they are. And then it's like, sure, there's the U.S. beating teams 5 and 6-0, but a few years back, yeah, maybe Olympic or two back, that would have been 13 or 15-0. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So things are getting tighter and better. The women's game is on the up and up. This is great. And like, don't think there aren't going to be scores like this on the men's side. The Canadian beat the Czechs 5-0 in their first game. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Same stuff, different pile.
Yeah, we're seeing
Um,
all these scores. You told that great story on the podcast about 2010 when you played the Slovaks and it was 18
18 zip.
zip or something to that effect. Like, we're not
Yeah.
really seeing scores like that, and
No.
it speaks to how far these European countries have come in women's
100%.
hockey. It's
But
awesome.
I don't want to. I don't want to take away from the amazing Swedish performance from an underperformance from Czechia. Like, I think it was a bit forced, if you will. Like, Sweden played them very well.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's bring in a legendary European goaltender in Florence Schelling. Of course, she
Flow
represented Switzerland for so long. It's time. We're in the flow state. Again, it's late night there in Switzerland. Flo's so kind to
know.
join us and like stay out burning the midnight oil. I see you're knitting a little bit though. Do you want to
Yeah.
like what are you making?
What are we working on?
I'm
Kettlebell
actually
covers for your
trying-
daughter when she works out?
I wish. No, so I'm actually trying to knit a basket where I can put her toys in.
Oh, that's fun.
Is
Yeah,
it crocheting or knitting?
Crocheting, actually.
Okay.
Crochet.
Yeah,
Okay.
crocheting.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I actually just ordered wool from Switzerland. I
No
should have
way.
just texted you about it.
Yeah. from the dollar store.
I was Buckles was over recently. I was like, "Oh, my package comes soon." She's like, "Ooh, what are you waiting for?" I was like, "My yarn. I'm so excited about it." She was like, "I don't know how we're friends. I don't even know what to say."
What kind of project do you have?
Okay, so I'm making a little headband. I can show you the pattern for it. Oh, I won't pull out the pattern, but it has a loon on it. It's my first time working with different
cool.
colors in the same. It's my first time doing like a pattern in the knitting. So
Interesting.
I'm trying to level up, Flo. I'm trying.
Wow.
Just
That
like
Leveling
sounds
up
nice.
like
I'm
Sweden.
an
Yeah.
absolute beginner. I'm going with one color. That's it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's all you need.
awesome. I learned when I was a little kid from like an aunt that was really strict, and I'm trying to bring it all back as an adult now. Anyways, I've
go.
talked about knitting for too long at our hockey show. How about Sweden today? They were
Yeah.
absolutely awesome with the upset
Amazing.
over Czechia. I saw you chime in about the goaltending in the Italy game earlier. We could talk about that too, but I think Sweden got some pretty awesome goaltending in their
Yeah.
game as well.
Yeah. Ebba Svensson Träff, she showed up today. Like she's been showing up already in the previous games that she was in net. From like the very first basically puck touch, she was right there. She was playing aggressive, but at the same time, she was very controlled and calm. And I think that like is such like essential for the team, knowing that your
100%.
goalie is there. And
Yeah.
like she got some shots off the post as well. We heard it before. Like that's not the goalie's thing to cover. Like
Yeah.
the goalie does not need to cover the post. And so like that, like she did everything absolutely perfect. And then like she had the team right in front of her. Like Sweden played great today. Like they were quick in transitions. They were patient in playing their system. They trusted their system that they were playing, especially in the D zone. They were very compact. They were blocking shots after shots after shots. They made sure that the Czechs were staying on the outside. Shots that came on the net, they weren't like very dangerous shots, if I can say that.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going off of what you said, Tessa, before. I was expecting more creativity from the Czechia players.
Yeah.
Me
Like
too.
the whole tournament already, I was like, when is that
Like,
gonna come?
I know.
And
Malinkova had
it-
flashes, but I was like, I don't want this individual. I want this as a group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think that like Sweden just played their game.
Yeah.
And I think Czechia was struggling with like actually being like, wait, we can't just skate past that.
Yeah.
And
it's-
at the same time, like, yes, Sweden has been in the B group for a very long time now.
Yeah.
I think though that Sweden to me actually belongs in the top group. And I
Yeah.
think just based on the format, the tournament format that has been played, they were not able to move up into the A group.
Yeah.
But I think they're a legit team for the A group.
Yeah.
They are. And I feel like even if we didn't go to the snake format next time around, I feel like if we kept it as is, I think they would still work their way up to this top group
I agree.
this time around. Just the way they've been playing. You said Traff, like 28 saves for a shutout
Yeah.
in a quarterfinal
Yeah.
against a team that everyone was looking at being like, it's their year. And Sweden was like, no, it ain't. It's ours. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to go take a run at Team USA and see what happens. And the beautiful part about this, too, I think, is that Sweden has done a fantastic job at playing their opponents properly.
Yeah.
Coming in with the proper game plan. Because it's not like they came in against Czechia and was like, hey, this is how we've been playing in Group B. Like, it didn't
Yeah.
feel like that at all. It was like, okay, we're presented with this puzzle. Let's solve it together, everyone. We're going to play D properly. And then it started, like you said, from Traff at the
Yeah.
back. You know, her demeanor really sets the tone and the precedent for everybody. Because as a defender, when your goalie's like that, it's like, oh, thank goodness. Okay,
Yeah.
everything's okay. Everything in
Yeah.
the world is right now. We're all good. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it's like, hey, forwards, go run, go off, go have fun.
Yeah.
And they're like, sweet, cool. You know,
Go do your thing.
go do that.
Like
We'll be
go
back
do your
here. We're
thing.
good. Yeah.
And,
And that's
like-
what it felt like. Like
Yeah.
they were simpatico, if you will.
The first goal that they scored, Hanna Olsen, like what a nice goal.
That PP
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, what a nice goal.
The
And
thing
I
is,
think
Pessler even
that,
got
though-
a blocker on it a bit too.
Yeah.
Like she had
Yeah.
a good game too.
Yeah.
I don't want to knock her at all.
I agree. On that goal, I do want to point out two players though that are not the goal scorer,
Yeah.
but the players standing in front of the net. And that was Sara Hjalmarsson.
Yeah.
She was right in front of Peslarova. She
To the
was
point where Peslarova
taking
didn't even know it went over there, hey?
didn't know what was going on. But
Yeah.
then was Josephine Bouveng as well. She was in the high slot, basically skating by. And I think that in the exact moment, they created that double screen
Yep.
standing next to each other. So Peslarova did not see if there was the shot coming or if there's a pass. And I think that, like, she went down into a butterfly.
She did, eh? Just hoping it would hit her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like she did not see what was going on in front of her. Like Peslarova, a small goalie in size.
Yeah.
And then you have Hjalmarsson and Bouveng that are both like 5'9". So they're tall players.
Yeah.
She did not see anything. And that is like, that was, to me, that was essential for that goal because they were able to make that pass.
Yeah.
And basically almost had an empty net right there.
Yeah. Nice feed by Hilda Svensson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hilda with the goal and assist in that
Yeah.
one. The youngster just leading the way. She had a couple penalties that game too, I think. didn't
Very
she?
happy to like see her back in the lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, she's an important player for the Swedes. I'm excited to see more of her and how she's going to perform in the semifinal and then the medal games.
Yeah.
How do you think the Sweden team lines up against a big dog like the United States? Like, do you play them exactly like you played today? That really shutdown style of the middle? Or like, I don't even know how to plan. We had such a good conversation. Like, how do you plan for this United States team?
Yeah, like to me, if I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but I think the last time Sweden played against the US or Canada was in Sochi at the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
And I
that makes
think
sense.
since then they have not played them
Yeah.
anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. But so like the thing is like it's going to be a different intensity of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's like going off like the Italy USA game before.
Mhm.
Like for the Italian players, like the intensity of that game, I'm like almost 100% positive like that none of those players have ever played against a team with that such like intensity.
And what usually happens is with teams like that, and I'm sure you saw it with Switzerland as you guys were on the rise a little bit, is you could stick with for a period, which Italy did. They stuck with for a period. They were able to hang with the US, and then the wheels fall off because you get tired. And to maintain that level of intensity, like this team's been training like at that intensity for the past, I don't know, 4 to 7 years, and they constantly up it in practice and everything that they do. So for them, it's like this is the intensity that you need to play at if you want to be a contender. And I think it's great for them to learn. I love that the US played hard all the way to the end. I love that Czechia and Sweden were like grinding it out right to the last buzzer when Svensson put it in the net with, I think it was just under a minute or whatever, a minute and a half left to go, minute 20. I like that. And I like what I'm seeing in this game and everything that's coming with it. And you are right. The last 2 times Sweden finished in the top 4 were in 2010 and 2014. They placed 4th each time.
Right.
So, yeah, I feel like
so it's been a while.
Has
so
a
this
group
is
that doesn't know what it's like to be there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think
Exciting and
that
new.
might be a challenge, but then at the same time, they don't have anything to lose.
No.
Right? They the same way like Italy showed up today. Like they don't have anything to lose. They should go out there. They should play their best game that they can, but at the same time, like enjoy it. Like they should go out there and have fun. Like not be like, oh my God, we can't do this. Like we're playing big country and so on. Like, no. Like they should go out there with confidence and play their game. Like
And
the
I
way
think they do
played
have that, like-
defensively today, for example.
I feel like Sweden does
Absolutely.
have that naivete about
The youth
them.
helps, I think, with that. Honestly,
I agree.
Just the give a shit meter is 0. They're like, so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. We're good too, you know?
Yeah. And they
like,
are.
I think it was Boveng that had mentioned, she was like, I've been working so hard for this for so many years. And it's like, they're not just happy to be there. It's like, this is what we've been working our tail off for.
Yeah.
It's what we've been playing together for in the summer. Like, we're not wasting those days. Like, we're using them
Exactly.
here. Like, this is it. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like that mentality. I like that young group has that in their mentality. And like, entering games with a little chip on their shoulder and like
Mhm.
playing the way their coach wants them to or their team needs them to. Like it's wicked to see. I dig it.
Yep. I agree. And like the Swedish team, like they're packed with like stars,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Players that play in the PWHL, players that play in the NCAA, players that play in the SDHL. Like it's not like they're just like, coming out of a hole from somewhere.
Yeah.
No, like they play at the highest levels. And that's what is making them like so good. They just got to put it together and show up and play their game and like do that with confidence.
Yeah. I think that'll be a fun game in the semifinal. Can't
I
wait to see
do.
it.
Yeah, me
I
too.
agree. Do you want to look ahead at all to the Finland-Switzerland game at all? What are you expecting out of that one? I know there's like major implications with injury. Like
Yeah.
if there's no Tapani and there's no Stalder, that game looks really different. But how are you feeling about your countrywoman in that game?
Yeah, so Stalder has actually been practicing.
Nice.
So I
Julia's so
like-
happy right now.
Yeah.
She's my fave.
I think everybody
If there's a girl
is.
hockey crush, that's Julia's.
Yeah,
100%.
Love it.
And for good reason. Like, man,
so Stalder
she's
has
awesome.
been practicing, and so
Good.
I'm assuming that we'll see her in the lineup tomorrow against Finland. And like I mentioned it last time I was on, like she is an extremely important puzzle piece for that team. Like she needs to show up. She needs to play her game together with Alina Mueller. And then we have Ivana Wei, we have Laura Zimmerman. Like those players, like they really like got to show up, and then everything's possible.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel with Stalder, like right now, what are you going to save her for? Like if I'm her and I'm
Yeah.
talking to my doctor and the doctor, I don't know what's wrong with her, by the way. I have no idea. I don't know if you do, or if you have information, if you could share or not, whatever. But like, let's say it's a busted up finger. Let's say, it's a wonky knee. Let's say it's a high ankle sprain. Like, what am I don't know if tomorrow is guaranteed. Like it's this game or
Right.
nothing. So tape me
Right.
up, shoot me up, whatever you got, doc. From now until the end, it's you have to win. So you have to play.
Right.
And
Right.
we'll figure out how to manage pain and tape you together for the next one after this. You're not practicing on the in between, that's for
Yeah.
damn sure. That's where I'm at.
She-
For a player
yeah.
that important, man.
Yeah. She
Gotta play.
got a puck to the head.
Oh, that's what it was in warm-ups.
during warm-ups of the last game.
Ooh,
So
brain
I'm
health.
assuming like concussion might be
Okay, I
the
take everything back that I
topic.
said.
So you can't really take that up.
Yeah.
Um,
Or shoot it up with anything.
yeah,
Can't do that. Tess has been
I
trying
think
for
this-
years.
yeah. Nothing works.
No, but it like to me like if she's in the lineup, if she can play, then I think like they have to like force Alina Mueller, like really give them tons of ice time, tons of time where they can actually make the difference that the team needs.
Yeah.
My big question, however, is who's going to be in net?
Right.
It's got to be Brantley, and it's got to be Saniahola. Don't care what anybody said. That's what it has to be, doesn't it? But I know he went with Mara last time. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about here?
I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know who we're gonna see.
He's gonna flip a coin, hey? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I have no idea.
I got to
to
go
me-
with my Buckeye Brantley. That's who it's got to be.
Tessa, I'm right there with you. To me, it should be Brandley, for Switzerland for sure. But I don't know. I honestly
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect.
It's been interesting, right? And if you weren't caught up on this, Brantley was she sick or injured to start? So Saskia
She
Maurer
was
went in,
sick.
played awesome, but then got the other game even when Brantley was available. So, yeah, be very interesting to see who's between the pipes in that fourth quarterfinal game between Finland and Switzerland tomorrow.
That's gonna be a doozy.
That's going to be, Sweden, Czechia, and Finland, Switzerland are definitely the
Yeah.
two games you have circled at the quarterfinals. The first one didn't disappoint. Finland, Switzerland. We've been talking lots about the Switzerland team wanting to like really thrive and not just survive on the top side. And I would love to see them like really bring a great game to Finland tomorrow.
I
Me too.
agree.
Do you
I
have
agree.
any? Are you gonna go with any predictions on scores or anything, or what are we doing? What do we want to do here? You're gonna
Are
put
we doing
Florence on the
that?
spot? Yeah,
Are we doing that?
yeah.
Okay,
We do
I'm
it
gonna
sometimes.
go. I'm gonna go and say a 3-2 win for Switzerland.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
always
do
gotta go
4-2.
3-2 in women's hockey. And honestly,
No, I'm going 4-2.
I'm
4-2?
feeling,
Empty
yeah.
net.
Empty
Tessa
net?
picks 4-2, but it's technically 3-2, right?
No, it's
still
4-2. The end
3-2.
score is 4-2. That's what you pick.
It's still 3-2, sort of. Wow, it's going to be another great day. Quarterfinal action tomorrow. Flo, thank you so much for staying up late for
You're the
us.
best, Flo.
Through the prelim, through the quarters. You're awesome. Like, you got a little tiny baby, you got your knitting project to do, and you're locked into hockey and your post games with us. So we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Later,
Thanks,
Flo.
Make sure, like, we love Flo. We love her analysis. Make sure you're catching up with all the episodes of Jocks Next Gen.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to all those yet, Buckles and Florence have a great thing going there. We
Yeah,
could look back. Sorry.
Before we move ahead a little bit, Julia, or look back, someone just wants to know what your secret is about your hair because it looks glorious today. And I will admit it does look fantastic.
Wait, was I telling you? Did I say this on the air or off the air?
I don't know. It looks shiny and majestic is what they said.
So
Don't
everyone,
gatekeep your
I've
secrets.
had the same straightener. I would never gatekeep, guys. I'm not a gatekeeper. Being hot is a performance, and like anyone could do it really if you try. I got this hair straightener when I was in grade 11. My hair is like Mia Thropopoulos out to here, Princess Diaries. We've talked about this on the show before.
Yeah.
It's a babyless hair straightener. I had it for 10 years. It broke in November.
Yeah.
As such, I had to get the warranty out from high school, which I still had somehow.
Is it
I don't know
lifetime?
how. Lifetime warranty, baby. And they sent me a fresh one. It took like
That's crazy.
2.5 months. So for the past 2 months,
Since
I've been
when?
using this wand. I've been telling Tessa about this. I'm like, I just haven't felt like myself for months. And then my hair straightener came in, and I'm
This
like,
is
oh,
insane.
there she is. My hair's shiny again. I finally feel like myself. The babyless straightener, guys, get the thick one and
Guys.
make curls.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bucky's, you want to jump in? Is there any more questions? Kind of want you in for this Canada-Finland game a bit that we're about to break down. Look at Bucky's where are the Euro beats? We got any Euro beats
Hey.
to play for Buckles?
Oh, there's your light switches. I was like, where's
Yeah.
her light
I
switches?
was gonna say,
You're
come
sitting
on,
in front of
girls.
them.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, just wait. There's
We
gonna
gotta
be
get you a
something beautiful back
picture or
here.
something.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it should just be you and Tessa. Like, I kind of just want that in my background.
No,
like
get-
maybe
get, like,
cardboard
l-
cutouts.
You know, what are those things called that are like big giant size on the walls? You can get like
Oh, fatheads.
fat heads. Yeah, you get one of Courtney Kennedy back from when she played.
Yes.
I'm gonna steal
Yeah.
the one behind you.
Yeah. No, wait, that's mine.
Yeah, guys, so many questions. I don't know what direction you guys want to start in. I'm just gonna start with one question. Somebody asked in the chat, "What's in Tessa's drink?"
Coca-Cola and ice.
That's no, sorry, I sent that in. That was only my question.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I also saw you saying Julia is 1 year older than me, but she's like my grandmother. Like I don't think
I didn't say
see that
anything.
message
I
going
didn't
to
say
the chat.
anything. Somebody else said that. Okay.
It's
I don't know
actually
what
kinda
happened
true.
to me. The years have weathered me in some way. Because I grew up so far north, I just like aged faster because of the cold.
I literally texted Buckles one night. I'm like, "Hey, bud, what are you up to? Where are you?" She's like, "I'm just at my parents' place." I'm like, she sends a picture with you and Liam. I'm like, "What? You guys are the same age."
I love going to my parents' house.
Yeah.
They have everything so well together. They have a house. Like, come on
Yeah.
now.
My God,
Anyways.
live in a house.
I have
Not
some light switches and some lights, everybody. So
That's great.
Yeah.
This Canada-Finland game, I know I was a little heated after their lack of performance or effort against Team USA, which to
The
me,
people
that's,
loved
like,
it,
the
Tessa. It was
one
completely
thing-
fair, and the people
yeah.
loved it.
and it was right.
And I don't
though.
want Canada to think I'm ripping on them. It's just I have a standard for you and I know what you're capable of and you didn't do any of it. And the one thing you can control is how hard you try. And I didn't think they were trying very hard. Like, how bad do you want it? Like, you're at the Olympics. That's how I felt. Anyways, so I expected to see a lot more heart out of Team Canada against Finland. And I feel like they delivered.
Yeah. Well, I think people were panicking after that first period, and maybe it goes back
That's
to what
how
you're
it always is
talking
against
to.
Finland.
Yeah, like you've said this a couple times. Like Finland is good enough that they could keep it close for that
Yeah.
first period, but
And
then
they do.
I think they had that long change in the second period.
The
too.
second's
kinda
always where the
forgetting that.
trouble comes in.
Yeah.
Court touched on it too.
Yeah.
I think this was a good overall game though for Canada. I
Youngsters
feel
were
like,
good.
Yeah, I think this was a good, just like get back on track. The past is the past. Let's move
Yeah.
forward kind of game. Seeing Daryl Watts do Daryl Watts things, I think she's going to be the game changer for this team.
You
depending
blew up
on
the chat
MVP.
right away. You want to walk us through that beautiful goal that had everybody falling out of their seat?
Daryl Watts' goal?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was just like, I mean, Daryl Watson tight, like she could stick handle in a phone booth. Like it is crazy how little space Daryl needs to execute what she needs to, whether it's a pass, whether it's a bar down goal.
Yeah.
And this was like just a perfect case scenario. So I mean, she's been having a great tournament so far, and I just see going into these elimination games that she's going to be huge for this team. And
I hope she realizes she has to be. I don't
Yeah.
think it's a moment. I don't think it's a moment of her being like, I should be. It's like, no, 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 no. Like, you waited this long. Like, if I'm a teammate of hers or a line mate or I don't know, her dad or her mom
Or her
I'm
friend
like-
Buckles, who has access to her via text.
or Emma, Emma Buckles, send her like a voice note, I would just be like, listen, you waited a long time for this stuff. Like, your journey was like one that was full of downs, and then this is the up. Like, go get it, baby. The team ain't doing it without you. So you got to go do it. Like, that's the approach these young players need. Like, Philly, you have to do this. You have to perform the way we expect you to perform. You and Watsy, like, get out there, man. Go do it. And it's
I gotta say though, there's so many of us that have been waiting for this. For Daryl, at least her appearance here. And
100%.
I'm fired up that the time is here, and I think she's gonna grab it by the reins and really show.
I hope
Canada
so. But
what we're
sometimes,
all about.
sometimes when you're in a moment like that, because I remember the first time I tried out for the Olympics in 2005, I was at my tryout and I was like, I'm playing like a bag of pucks. Like, this is brutal. Like, why am I playing like this? The moment was just, I wanted to be there. I wanted to make that team more than anything. And mental block wasn't allowing me to get there. It was a maturity thing, maybe. Maybe the moment was too big. I couldn't digest. I couldn't allow myself to play free. In 2009, it wasn't like that for me. I was just like ready to rock and roll. So for Daryl, I hope the moment doesn't feel like that for her and dampen her fire, is all I'm saying. Send the voice note, Buckles.
There's nobody more showtime than Daryl Watts.
Love
I
it.
will
Let's
say
see
She
it.
that.
seems just
all of
pretty
it.
unbothered, eh? Like, her
She's
general
Can I
aura.
tell you
Steady
something
Eddie.
crazy? And I didn't
Yeah.
want to bring it up, and I don't know why I'm bringing this up.
Oh my god, now you have to. I
The
can't
tea's
wait.
about to be
You
spilled here.
started to say it.
So if Canada can make their way through the quarters and the semis, and like there's an Olympic final and Aaron Frankel is in the net and Daryl Watts has the puck behind the net, you know what's happening, right?
Oh, my god, you sicko.
Dude, she's gonna go for it.
You
Every
sicko, I
time.
can't believe you
Watch
just
that
said
be the
it.
game winner too.
She's gonna go for it every time. It's her move.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anybody, if you're not up to date on women's hockey lore, what year was it? The
It was the
NCAA final?
NCAA
2019?
semis, I think, or was it the finals? It was the finals.
It was the OT was the finals. Like, she won the whole tournament on that goal, wasn't she? Wasn't it?
yeah,
Buckles?
no, that
Yeah.
was it. That was
I think it was 2019. Aaron Frankel between the pipes. Daryl Watts rips around from behind the net and banks it off the back of her pads or the back of her
Off of a
foot or
player
the back of
and
her
in.
leg and into
off
the
of her
back
defender
of the
and
net.
in. Like, literally
That's
looked
just
and
her
was like,
IQ.
Oh, it was off the
"You."
D? I thought it was actually
Yeah, it was off of Megan
Frankel.
Carter.
Yeah, right. Anyways, it was diabolical. It wasn't the first time she did that. I think she
And
did
then
it
in
again.
the league, didn't
Yeah,
she do
in
it
the
in the
PWHL.
She did it
again?
right away.
Right, because they
telling
laid the two
you.
goals next to one another.
Now
I
we need the
know.
international stage.
Oh
That's
my
that's the
God.
next step.
You guys, I can't believe I verbal diarrheaed this at this point, but like I've been hanging on to this the whole tournament.
Yeah, especially when Erin Frankel's at like the height of her powers with how famous she is now.
Okay, wait. I need to talk about this. Guys, Pain by Romaine had this was like Aaron's small
I
little
looked at it
Instagram.
yesterday. It
What
had
are we at?
1,300 Instagram followers, and now it's at over
15 points.
20,000.
Is it over 20 now?
I think it hit 20 today.
I
Pain by
remember-
Romaine.
It's
I'm sure you all
19.6 thousand.
Oh, so close. I
There
know
was
you're
literally
all P-Dub
600 followers not long ago. It was just like this little Finsta. It's the talk of the town.
What
Oh
is
my
she gonna
God.
do with it now? Like, she needs to, like, she's gonna have to start like food reviewing Caesar salads in a serious way. She already does,
Watch her-
obviously. That's not to undercut Pain by Romaine and the work that she's done already.
Some
I
of these
want her to
Caesars
be
look
sent, like,
ridiculous.
Caesar dressings like Hidden Valley Ranch. I want to see like a brand
Yes.
deal there or something.
Oh my gosh, she needs to be their
Yeah.
new spokesperson.
Imagine.
100% Bucks. That's so
Imagine.
true.
Yeah.
That is so
Anyways.
true. There's been some
Hidden
funny
Valley
yeah.
Ranch.
Did you guys see the curling beef today? Like Team Canada and Team Sweden like yelling at one another over curling?
I did not.
No.
Okay.
Who's
Well,
yelling?
it was awesome.
Who's
Okay.
yelling?
There was F-bombs thrown. Like it was
And
amazing.
you can hear everything in curling. There
Yeah,
are
you can.
microphones everywhere.
I know.
And they
that's
wear
why I wanted to
microphones.
talk about it with you because people were all like, "Oh, they fight in curling." I'm like, "Oh, you got to get north
Did they?
of Barrie, baby,
curling's
because they
wicked.
fight in curling."
Yeah.
Every
Come on.
Saturday in Sudbury and Thunder Bay, there'll be a brawl over
Yeah.
a local curling match. And
My
then you'll go
neighbor runs the
upstairs.
local curling club in my town. It's curling's awesome. It's
As
really
a child,
hard, you guys.
I thought that children played hockey and adults curled. Like I thought that's what the cycle of life was in terms of athletics because my parents and all their friends curled together.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep, you guys got to watch that video after.
Okay.
I might get into it now if I heard some F-bombs getting tossed around.
Yeah, the curling beef.
Lot.
Thank you, Jackie.
Someone
for
on the
chiming in.
beep button who was like, "No one ever uses me," was like, beep, 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 beep.
He got paid,
Yeah.
yearly paid. Hey,
Guy earned his yearly
too bad
wage.
that Robo didn't have a mic on today. That
No,
would have
that would've
been,
been great.
entertaining.
I texted in the group chat right away. I was like, he doesn't want that fight, I don't think.
No.
Like, that's a serious. And Buckles texted something hilarious and said that Robo's hair didn't move once during that whole exchange.
Did it not? He was heated.
Yeah,
It is
a lot
you
of
know what?
perfect.
I'm
It's
glad
like
you
a
called me
helmet
out on
that
that
he
one.
puts on. No, I'm not calling you out. It was a perfect. It was a perfect.
Guy looks
just
dapper.
evaluation of the
It's true.
situation.
Every game. He
Yeah.
comes in like he needs walk-in fit pictures.
I totally
His-
agree.
That
Yeah,
jacket,
one
that he wore
jacket.
that one game, was it against Canada, that USA jacket?
Oh my gosh.
He got that on
So
eBay.
good.
That was worn by who dang it. I'm going to screw up this information. I suck.
It's okay. We'll
Somebody
just keep talking. You can
posted
find it.
about it and he got it on eBay. It was
Don't be
it's
so
an
hard on
old
yourself.
jacket from like way back.
It was
Oh.
sick.
And
It was sick.
someone's gonna write it in the chat. I know they're gonna be like, Tessa, be quiet. This is the information.
That's so sick.
Anyways.
Somebody said, "How do you still have warranty papers from high school?"
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
that's a great question.
I'm a
That.
hoarder, and I have an issue, and my mom still has my room intact. So that's.
I got
that's
a quick,
that.
actually,
Was it
I got
my
a good
doctor?
question in the chat in regards to a rule. They want a clarification question around the delay of game penalty that took place on Phillips. Can goalies not play the puck at all behind the net outside the trapezoid?
I was so confused at that as well. I thought that was only an NHL rule.
Yeah, double IHF too.
It's an IHF rule.
Yeah,
Surprise.
nailed it though. That's what it was. Trapezoid.
Yeah. And to be
Trapezoid
honest,
rule.
there are rules that are random that come in and out of the IHF. They randomly swap these rules, but because tournaments only happen like once a year or the Olympics every 4 years, like it used to be your skates couldn't even touch, like it happened for like a year or two when I played and we were all like losing our mind. We're like, please change this. If your skate even touched the blue paint, whistle blown, face off outside. It was like, okay,
I remember
you
this.
guys. Do you remember that? It was so
I
frustrating.
remember watching you guys because I mean that's also when you guys were. There was a lot of brawls taking place between you guys, so I wonder if that was it
Probably
weighed in
why.
a little bit.
Part of it.
Likely. Regardless, it was just like, man, come on. Anyway, so
Yeah.
rules constantly change in the IHF. That's where I feel like sometimes these confusion moments happen, but whatever.
Yeah, you could tell Gwen knew right away too. She was like, "Dang it, I knew that."
Yeah.
And then Hillary taking the
the
penalty.
her.
That's all. And I think that
You know
just
why,
speaks
though?
to that group, though. That's amazing.
You know why? Because when Hill comes out of the box, they're just going to feed her and they're going to send her to break the record.
Genius.
that what she
That
was looking
was
for
a
there?
coaching play. Let's
Genius.
hide Hillary over there.
Yeah. Okay, I love that.
Love
What else are you guys going to talk about? What's coming up? Canada, Germany. We're expecting, obviously, Nina Job Smith. We love her. Love the Velke twins, but we're expecting some Canada domination in that one.
I
I'd
do
imagine.
expect Pooh to play.
Okay, I
I'm
like
gonna say
that.
it. I
what I
expect
was
it.
gonna
Because
say.
she was
Question.
practicing with a full practice. It was a regular jersey. She wasn't wearing a no contact jersey. And if Pooh's wearing a no contact jersey in practice and taking part in the entire practice, let me tell you this: Pooh is telling the doctor, "I am playing."
Oh
That-
yeah,
go.
that's
That
the
is it.
vibe. Because if you watch the videos, and you can go on Claire Hannah's Twitter, Instagram, she's been posting all that stuff. Didn't really look like she was pushing with her left leg. It looked mostly like she was making strides with her right leg, but She's going to be out
They
there.
were
She's going to be
strides.
a dog. They were very small strides, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, full participant in practice. And Tessa, like, is Troy Ryan a Jocks and Jills listener? When she was at practice, she was skating with Philly and Watts.
Buckles' dreams are coming true.
I believe in the power
I want to start
that...
off with God. I want to thank God for
is
this,
so
and then
good.
I want to thank Troy Ryan for listening to this, because I think this is going to play dividends. I think this line is going to be electric. Like, just keep them out there. Just keep them rolling. Just keep feeding them.
Yeah.
It's going to be magic to watch those threes together. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We'll
And-
only know when we know.
And Claire brought this up too. I'm like, girl, you're so good. 2021, we've talked about this before in the Calgary bubble when Pooh got injured. She took that puck to the throat. She didn't play a game. She came back in the quarters against Germany. So
Oh.
good vibes, good juju around that in terms of
Yeah.
Pooh coming back. We talked about Finland, Switzerland with Florence Schelling a little bit. Obviously, huge injury implications in that one too.
I
With
know.
Laura Stalder and Susanna
Tap.
Tapany's status hanging in the balance. We just got an update from Florence Schelling. If you're just joining now, she said that Laura Stalder has been practicing with the team, so that's promising. I asked around, searched around, guys. I haven't heard anything on Susanna Tapany, so I'm sorry I don't have a better update on that. I don't know if either of you guys have heard anything on Tapany.
I've got
but
nothing.
I
Sorry.
Nothing.
asked everybody. I scrounged around the internet. I was translating from Finnish. I can find no information on status of Susanna Tapany right now. And I have to say, Google's translating options for Finnish are subpar at best.
Okay.
The translations that were
We'll
coming
let them
back
know.
did not seem right. Okay. That's kind of what we got for you today. We go to Milan tomorrow, as
Yeah, we do.
have heard from Tessa and I not knowing what day it is and trying to pack our bags, and Tessa bringing so many jeans and me being like, oh my God, I guess I need to bring more jeans.
They're
now.
eating
Like, I have no
jeans.
idea.
Yeah, where are your Eaton jeans?
People really
Julia.
like the
They're
Eaton
packed
jeans.
in my
eh?
bag.
They want merch with Eaton jeans on it. And I
Oh.
said, I'm already working on it. I'm sewing back here.
I'm bringing so much merch, guys. I checked a bag of merch. So if you're in Milan for the games, if you're headed to Milano, like I'm doling around with merch, and I'm gonna be doling out
Find
merch.
Julia.
The PWHL made such cute pins.
Yes.
Custom Italian PWHL pins. I don't even think the girls have them yet. I don't think anybody's seen them. I don't think they're going to be on the ground until
Oh.
the PWHL exec group arrives on the ground. So very excited to show those to you all. We're going to go live after the semifinals end, after both games end, and after the gold medal game ends. But Tess and I are going to be watching the game at the arena, and then we got to travel back to our hotel
Give
to
us
go
an hour,
live
guys. Give us an hour.
and get set up. So
We're gonna have friends. We're gonna have friends.
it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out because we're gonna be way ahead of you timing wise, and like we'll come up live right as you guys are ready to consume excellent content. So you'll
It's
have
just
some
good.
time to
It's
make a
it's time to
snack,
brainstorm and just sit with it. Sit
time
with
to
your
brainstorm.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Get your
You
questions
guys could
together.
fire up the chat. You guys could make the chat so
Oh,
hot for like a
man.
full hour until
Yeah.
Tess and I come in, and
We
then
could get
you guys will be locked
Buckles.
and
You know what we
loaded.
could do? We could get Buckles, Flo, and Court to just start yapping.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
the chat really going.
You can.
know?
And just like
And then we pop up. And we're like, we're here. Pigeons, get out of here. I'm just kidding.
And then we pop up. I'm just imagining
kidding.
smoke and like doves.
I kid. And then Buckles hits the hide button and everyone goes away.
I send you guys away.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the chat's gonna be fire. Everybody bring your best questions. It's gonna be a
So
great
good.
semis.
And we've seen all your
and finals.
suggestions. We are going to meet up with the Wynn brothers. I saw
Yes.
the one about wanting to meet up with Spooner for a chocolate monster review. We're going to do our very best to get that done.
Yeah, we still have to do pizza pasta purses with Nursey.
Yes, absolutely. I also like
TikTok dance
TikTok
with KK
dance.
Harvey and Layla.
Yep. I also
need
saw
to see that.
a rec in the chat that you guys want us to talk to Layla's mom and her family.
Oh my God.
We need to set that up. Layla's mom seems so cool. She's been doing TikTok fit checks, and
Yeah.
I think that we should
I have
maybe
a
do
similar
one
sweatshirt
together.
to her, so I'm probably gonna fit check with her.
Wait, what sweatshirt?
It was from Kendall Coyne Schofield. It was the hockey mom one.
Yes, so
Cute.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep, you absolutely have to. Okay, guys.
Yeah,
think that's
lots
all
to do.
from
We're gonna definitely probably
North
have a Caesar
America.
with Aaron Frankel too. A Caesar salad for Canadians
Yes.
out there listening. It's not a
Right,
Caesar
right.
Caesar. It's a Caesar salad. We'll
You
have
know
to
what's
do
funny?
that.
Weren't we just talking about Caesar salads on this show when we were talking about how they weren't discovered in Italy, how they were discovered in like Tijuana or something?
Mexico, yes,
Mexico.
by a Mexican man. in
Girls,
Tijuana.
Italian
just-
man living in Mexico.
Yeah.
Girls, I just need to let you know there's been so many topics from crocheting to pasta
Yeah, the
to Caesar salad
crocheting.
that you
It's
guys
been
have
a lot
hit.
of fun. Like we've had a lot of fun
Multifaceted
today.
show
Yeah.
right here.
Touch
Yeah.
all the angles.
Yeah, you got to touch everything. You got to touch it all. I'm like just still looking at the chat. Like, come on,
Julia Teixeira.
you got to try everything once. You got to talk everything once. Okay,
I
but
do
we
want to
actually have
end
stop
with
talking.
this. If we see Gabriella Durante in Italy, I'm buying that girl a meal and
Yeah,
a bottle of wine. Like,
A keg.
we'll throw a keg party for her for sure.
both Italian goalies, even on the men's
Yo.
side yesterday,
Yeah.
hanging in there with Sweden. Like, I don't know. Canada's got this like referendum on goaltending happening. Maybe we need to talk to the Italians.
Canada's
although
got a
I'm pretty
development problem, period. There's a
Yeah.
lot.
Actually, I'm pretty sure both those goaltenders were actually from Canada, so I don't
Canada,
even
they
know
were,
what.
yeah.
I gotta stop talking.
Yeah.
I gotta stop talking, and we have a podcast, so it's really hard. We love you all so much. Thank you to our friends at Shark Ninja for helping us put on Jocks and Jills night in, night out. It's just so awesome to have that support behind us. Thank you to everyone at the PWHL. Thank you all for listening. Follow along with all of our content while we're in Milan at Jocks and Jills. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky. Facebook. We have
All of the
Facebook,
stuff?
and I actually really like our Facebook account and our Facebook.
course you do,
following, so
Julia.
follow
Yeah.
us there too.
Grandma.
His grandma.
A grandmother. If you need me, I gotta go get fooled by a Facebook meme.
Yeah.
Love
And
y'all.
thank you, Laura, for this closing.
Talk to you in Milan.